Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Three of Arrows and Jealousy. And we've spoken about this before. One of the key phrases that, I always say to myself when I see this card or when I feel the envy or the green raw emotion come up around jealousy, or when other people talk about being jealous of others, the one thing that I always say is, they are really putting blessings upon you because you have something that they want. And, when they continue to, suck into that negative energy of jealousy, they're putting blessings upon you. Whether it's, career or relationship or, finances, whatever it is, when you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, you're putting more blessings upon the Joneses. And 9 out of 10 times, you don't even know what the Joneses' financial situation is, or the relationship, or, their careers or anything like that is. You don't know what the true energy is behind it. They may have a lot of hardships. They may be fighting in a relationship. Their careers may suck. You don't know. Okay, because, what they show you is something different than who they are. So, remember that, when you become jealous of a situation or envious of a situation, you're really putting blessings upon them. And, the emotion of jealousy is very, very strong. It can be so strong at times that it can create wars. Wars between countries, between political parties. And people just, the emotions overcome a lot of things. And we as a culture have to realize that, with that enviness and that jealousy, there's always going to be a winner and a loser. All right, and it's how you I don't want to say succumb to that emotion, but it's how you react to that emotion to know if you are better or worse than what you were before that, that event happened. Okay, has it made you better? Has it made you worse? And for me, a lot of times when I look at opportunities where others have bettered themselves, I always look at myself and I say, you know what? Good for them. I may not want to be in that position that they're in. I would like to be in that position, but I'm very comfortable where I'm at with the position that I'm in. So. I try not to create those emotions and those feelings within, because a lot of times what it'll do is it'll bring up negative emotions, and there's going to be a lot of resentment to others, as well as as you sit back and you try to rationalize the stuff that you resent what's going on with your own self. It's like, why did you put yourself in this? I want a better house. Okay, why? What's wrong with the house that you have? I want a better car. Why? Because so-and-so is driving this type of car. A car is a car. It's nice to, show some progress in your career and progress in your lifestyle. Okay, but not to the aspect where it's hurting you financially, it's hurting you emotionally, it's hurting you mentally, it's hurting you psychically, and most of all, it's hurting your spirit, because you're holding yourself down, you're holding yourself back. So, whenever you come across an opportunity where you're feeling this jealousy come apart, the biggest thing is to remain humble and forgiving. Humble and forgiving to those that, you're jealous of, as well as those that are jealous of you, all right? Because, you may be looking at a situation saying, wow, they have this, and wow, they have that, and wow, they have this, all right? Others may be looking at you saying, how does he do this? How does he do that? Why is he so lucky? I want to kind of be like, like he is. All right. So, it's kind of a mirror effect for you. You may be jealous and envious of somebody else, but guess what? Somebody's jealous and envious of you, and somebody's jealous and envious of that person that's watching you. So, it's a trickle down effect. You try not to get caught up in the emotions, and try not to get caught up in the attributes of, those negative feelings and that resentment, because that just holds your spirit back. If you do anything else, like I said, be humble. Look at it and just say to yourself, you know what? I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for being able to sit on this deck, all right, and talk to you guys, and talk about this three of arrows, this jealousy. I'm grateful that I'm able to still have a job, still have a career that I can go to. I'm grateful that there are people out there that care for me. I'm grateful that I'm able to do the things I'm able to do based on the finances that I do have. Being grateful and being humble and not bragging about it. Don't go around talking to people saying, well, I have this big house and, I drive this brand new car. And, all that's doing is bringing that jealousy upon, those negative emotions upon them even more. All right. And it's nothing to flaunt. It's something that you just want to look at and say, you know what? I'm grateful for what I have. And if spirit and the universe wants me to have something different, then, they're going to put it in my path, to make that happen. And it's not about entitlement. I mean, there's a lot of people feel, they're entitled to this and they're entitled to that. Well, guess what? You may think you're entitled to something, okay? But when you really think about what you do have and you take a step back and you become grounded and you look at what you have, there shouldn't be any entitlement around that, okay? It's great that I have a position that pays well. It's great that I have a nice house, but I'm not entitled to it. I mean, I could lose my job tomorrow. I'd have to sell my house tomorrow. All right. I'm grateful and I'm humble for what I do have. Okay. And, along with that is refocusing and looking at the positive. Forgive those that are jealous of you. Forgive yourself for being jealous of others. Be humble. Don't give in to that negative energy, and just focus that energy into a positive. And like I said, be grateful and humble for what you do have, because somebody else is looking at you going, why does he get all the breaks, or why does she get all the breaks? Why does she have that car? Why does she have that house? Why does she have that career? All right. And it's because of hard work. It's because of what's been going on, and she's been rewarded for it. It doesn't mean that you can't have it too. All right. But what you're doing is you're putting blessings upon that person. So, whenever somebody says, hey, I'm jealous of you, I always look at that and say thank you, because what they're doing is they're just putting more blessings upon me. All right. And, I'm grateful for it. I try not to be jealous of others. And, I try to teach that, when I talk to people, and just, what, I appreciate it. But you have, what you have is nice too. Look at what I try to turn it around. What is it that you have? You got a nice house. I've been to your house. It's nice. All right. You've got, yeah, I've got a nice car, but you've got two nice cars. All right. There's no reason to be jealous of what I have. All right. Look within. Look what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have and enjoy it. So that's the message for today. I hope you understand it. I hope it resonates with you. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And this is D for the Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Have a great day and stay safe, everybody.